If you're looking for a great way to build or strengthen your glute muscles, then you're in the right place because I've got a fantastic exercise to show you today. My name is Harlow and I've helped thousands of people over 50 to improve their strength and mobility. And today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite exercises for stronger glutes. Now, the glutes are such an important muscle group. They protect your hip and your knee and your back as well. So strengthening them is key. And this video is perfect for anyone who wants a new idea for an exercise that I don't believe I've shown before on this channel to help you improve your strength. So we call this exercise the fire hydrant. And it's got a couple of different variations. I'm going to show you each one in turn. You don't need any kit for it. You just need your bed or a mat on the floor. And before I show you it, I just need to let you know it isn't going to be suitable for everyone. So do avoid it if it causes you any pain and get checked out by your doctor if you're in any doubt before you try. Anyway, let's have a look at the exercise. So to make this exercise work, you're going to start on an all fours position on your bed, kind of like this. And it's quite a funny story behind why this exercise has the name fire hydrants, and I'll tell you it in just a moment. So you're going to start off like this with your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. You're going to try and keep this nice, stable 4-point kneeling position because we don't want you to sag down like this and we don't want you up like this. So try and keep a nice kind of tabletop position with your back in what we call neutral. So the exercise is very simple. You're going to put all of your weight over onto one of your legs without bending your spine, and then lift the other leg out to the side as high as you can. Hold for a couple of seconds and then drop it back down. Now, the reason this is called a fire hydrant is because it kind of looks like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant in that sort of stereotypical way. So that's why it's got its name. If you find that too crude, you can call it something different. So it's out to the side like this without rotating, hold for a second and then back down. Now, as you do this, you're going to feel it in your hip, in your glute here. That's exactly where it should be. And see, I'm not rotating like this, okay? So less like a dog than an actual dog doing it, but I'm trying to keep my pelvis down whilst lifting my leg. That means I'm not using my back muscles, I'm just using the muscles in my hip. Now, you would repeat a set of those, and a set might possibly be somewhere between 10 or 30 repetitions. That kind of range works really, really well. And that's the first variation of the fire hydrant. Make sure you do both sides. Now, if you want to make that slightly harder, the way we do that is first of all introducing a towel. So we want a rolled up towel or a folded up towel, and you're going to place it underneath the knee that you're going to rest on the bed. So I'm going to use the same leg, and this time I've got the towel underneath my left knee, and my right leg I'm going to straighten out and just drop it off the edge of the bed. Okay, so this is the new position I'm in now. Same 4-point kneeling position, but one of my legs is straight and hanging down. Now the exercise is exactly the same, but this time we're going to lift with that straight knee and then drop down. It's much harder. We've lengthened the lever and now asked the glutes to work even harder in that inner range. I can really feel that kicking in right on that gluteus medius at the top of the hip, just on the outside there. Now, to do again a set, you're going to try and do somewhere between 10 and 30. I don't think I could reach 30 on this, so I'd be aiming for more like 15 repetitions. But once you've got that tiredness there, it's a great signal that you've reached the end of your set and you've done something brilliant. Now, if you want to move on to the next step, we can get rid of the towel. So put your towel back where it was, shuffle further away from the edge of the bed. So we're back onto our all fours position. We're still going to straighten the leg out, but now because our knee is closer to the bed and we haven't got enough room to drop the foot off, we've now put ourselves already into an inner range of the hip. So it's much harder. And this final variation, all we're going to do is slightly lift that leg and then drop it back down. So much harder doing it like that than when you had yourself lifted up on a towel. So keep that good form, lift and drop down. Good form, lift and drop down. And it almost feels like your glute is going to cramp up. That's exactly what we want. And it means that you're training it just in the inner range, where for most people it's very, very weak, including on myself. Now, with a few weeks of practicing that, you're going to see significant gains in strength to your glutes. I would recommend doing 3 sets per day of whichever variation you choose, somewhere between 10 and 30 repetitions for each. Fantastic way to strengthen your glutes. Try that for a couple of months and see how you get on.